everybody, today I would like to share the 10 accessories I have decided to rig out my RED VRAPTOR 8K Vista Vision camera with. This, mind you, is a production kit, ready to shoot production kit, and there are still some things which could make this even better, but for my needs we are very close to an ideal rig, I think. Summarizing, my ready to shoot production kit consists of on-camera monitor, batteries, top handle, wing grips, follow focus system, variable ND, top plate, base plate, and a proper shoulder rig. I went for the Dsmc 3 7 inches touchscreen monitor from RED. Initially I had chosen a different monitor, the BM5 3 5.5 inches from Portuguese. But that one was really bad in terms of user interface and how difficult it was sometimes to navigate its menu system. So I made a switch to the proprietary RED Dsmc 3 monitor, and I must say I am very happy with that decision now. The user interface it offers is so much better, especially when compared to the previous monitor from Portuguese I have had. The whole experience of the camera itself when having this monitor on is just on another level. Now let me dive deeper into its features and what makes it so special. The brightness. It is very bright and I can easily see everything in daylight now. It has touchscreen camera control, which is great. You get the full control over the camera's functions. On the side of the monitor you have those customizable physical buttons. I have set those buttons as a shortcut to those important settings in camera. 1. Record, 2. False color, 3. Log view, and 4. Peaking. And there are just less cables. There is no need for a power cable. It just connects with those pins, which you can find on the camera and the monitor hinge itself, and the power goes through it. The thing I really appreciate about this is that you don't have to carry on another battery for it. I'm coming from like a A7S III with a, how is it called? Atomos Ninja 5, and you had to have extra battery for it. And when you don't have to carry another battery, it is just so nice to not have to think about charging another battery for it to be functional. It just saves me so much time and energy on set. If you are like one of those videographers and you work alone, or you work in small crews and you charge your own batteries and you have to keep thinking about it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are many good things about it, but we have some bad things I want to address right now. I actually don't like the size of it. I feel more often than not I just don't need this extra size. For some of you, having 7 inches is a must, and I understand that. But for my needs, the smaller form factor of the screen would just be a better choice here, and a better size match for this quite small camera in itself. The camera in itself is very small, but now you have to install this big screen on the top of it, and for me it is no longer a small form factor, and keeping it small would be nice whenever I don't want to draw any attention when I am outside and filming. The other thing I don't like is the cable which connects the camera and the monitor. The cable feels very cheap and not durable at all, to be honest, and it just screams for a better and more solid solution. You have this small cable like USB-C cable and you have to bend it pretty much to connect it into this weirdly looking port. I mean, this probably is the thing I like the least about the camera. But all in all, I would never go back to any other monitor. Now I have this one. It just works and I like the whole camera experience. If someone asked me to rate the monitors I have used, and if you would like me to give it an overall score and how it compares to each other, I would give the Portuguese BM5 3 2 out of 10 and the RED would get like 7 out of 10, so there is a big difference. The battery. My battery solution is the Smallrig V-lock micro batteries 99 watts. Those are enough to power both the screen and the camera for over 70 minutes. and I have 3 of them, so I am good. Although they take some time to recharge, so I may go for one more in the near future. And there is one interesting fact about the power consumption on the camera itself. What I find very interesting, maybe it's just me, is that the battery consumption remains consistent whether the camera is recording or simply powered on. It looks like the 8K recording doesn't seem to require any more power from the battery than not recording at all. I've tested the battery life on the Raptor with and without recording and got the exact same result. 75 minutes on 99 watts battery and 6% left. I've always assumed that when recording it would accelerate the battery consumption, or at a minimum have an effect on the camera's running time, but it is not the case on the Raptor. Top handle. I went for the top handle from RED, and it is very well built, it feels good in hands. The only thing I wish I did is that I went for the smaller version of this, and I bought the bigger version before the smaller version came out, and now I'm just like, I should have just waited a little bit, but yes, I could sell it, but whatever. One other thing I want to mention is that the record button is very small. I wish they designed it a little bit bigger, to be honest. Wing grips. I have got the wing grips for the V-Raptor and I like them a lot. I have bought 2 of them. I really enjoy holding the camera from both sides as it gets really centered and well balanced. Sometimes I even press the camera into my chest, like get it even more stable. Those wing grips have a lot of mounting points, so it is where I attach my lens control system from PD Movie. Speaking of which, the PD Movie lens control system. Using the wing grip allows me to attach the controller for my follow focus system from PD Movie. Sometimes I use those cinema lenses like Tokina Vista Primes, and it gets so easy to control the focus of your lens using only your thumb to change the focus. Top plate. I went for the 8-scene top plate, and this is the one thing which I almost don't notice that I have on my rig anymore. It feels like it was made by RED itself. It is a nice addition to my rig and I think I'm going to stick with it for a while now. As you can see, I can now install the XLR ports wherever I want on the camera, and I do have a lot of mounting points on the camera for other accessories as well. Baseplate. For my baseplate I've chosen the bright tangerine left field system. And the one thing I really enjoy is how easy it is to get on and off a tripod. I use this compact lens support system from 8scene, which I like very much. It is like $90 or something, and its only job is to keep my lens mount safe, as those big cine lenses can get heavy sometimes. Variable NDs. In front of my camera there is a RF to EF adapter, and I opted for a Canon's version for it, which includes this unique drop-in filter system. For my needs I went for the X4 VNDs from Breakthrough Filters. It delivers a good color accuracy. I have come across some online reviews suggesting that Canon's VNDs might not be as good in terms of color accuracy, but this one I found it to be quite good. Shoulder rig. This year I have invested in a good shoulder rig solution from Bright Tangerine. This is a very recent purchase, and so far I've used it on one job this year. The one I chose was the Kasbah system from Bright Tangerine. I will be making a separate video on this and will review it on my channel in the near future. Thank you guys for watching. I hope for my first 1000 subscribers this year, so please subscribe to my channel. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about the rig, what would you change out maybe, and yeah, just let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.